What up, everybody? This is Big Elbow, like always, chilling with my two tiny amigos, Averno, Atlantis, and a little while back we went on a family trip to Pismo Beach. Me, my girl, our son, and his lovely girlfriend. Oh, and our googly-eyed little dog, Buttersworth. We all went to Pismo Beach. We stayed for a couple days and had a great time. Um, Enjoyed the weather. It's hot as hell right here where we live in the big city of Tulare, aka T Town. Um, so yeah, it was nice to get out of town and go somewhere where it was nice and cool. Pismo Beach is about a 3 hour drive, a little less 3 hour drive from where we stay. Um, so, anyways, while we were there was a comic book store that was having a going out of sale. I mean, going out of business sale, and their comics were buy five get three free, and that was on all comics, including their dollar bins. They had a good selection of dollar bins. I'd been wanting to go to the store for a while, to the shop for a while, but every time I went, it was closed, and it just seemed like they were open whenever they felt like it, and closed early. And I don't know what was up with that shop. Maybe that's why they're going out of business. But anyways, so buy five get three free on dollar books comes out to about 60 cents a book. So that's pretty good. And let's might as well get into it and show what I got. Mostly I got some run fillers, stuff that I like. Maybe not really keys or nothing, but just like always the stuff that I like and stuff I couldn't pass up for that price. Uh, First up from ComX Comics, I got Puncture number 3, and I already have Puncture number 1 and 2. It's a pretty cool book, like kind of experimental on how they're telling the stories. Um, the art is really cool though. I like it, especially I like the cover to number 2. You can see it right here. That's what it looks like, but it's in black and white. It still looks pretty cool in red though, to tell the truth. So anyways, I got that. Um, I got Captain Victory and the Galactic Rangers. Um, as if you watch my videos, you probably know I'm a Joe Casey fan. The art's pretty cool in this. I have 1 and 2. I enjoyed them, so I figured why not for 60 cents. Let's see where the story goes. Art by Nathan Fox. It's a pretty cool little read so far. So let's see check it out. See what happens. Here's number 4, and here's number 5. And so next I got from Dark Horse. I got Grendel, Behold the Devil, number 6 of 8. And number 5 of 8. So I only need a couple issues to have this full run. I think I have. What do I have? I have a couple of them. I know I need the last one at least, and then maybe one other one. But yeah, Matt Wagner, Grendel stuff's always good. Everything I've read of that, I've liked, so that's cool. I actually do something I don't normally do, and for 60 cents, spec book. I've seen everyone showing it lately. Youngblood number 2, I guess first appearance of Prophet. I don't care, even if it doesn't pan out. I like these early Image books, even the Liefeld Youngblood ones. Are fuck it, just for nostalgia. But I will gladly get rid of it if I can get something for it. And even as if I ever get rid of anything, I'm pretty much always do store credit. So that's fucking fine, whatever. Static number 5. I decided I'm gonna try and get all the early static issues, the John Paul Leon run, and so that's just run filler right there. I'm pretty sure I can get that whole run for cheap. Next, I got more DC stuff. Um, Detective Comics, DC Convergence, Detective Comics #1. I don't know what the deal, what this is even about. I just, for 60 cents, it got pretty good looking. It has good looking art with Dennis Cohen and Il Bill Sienkiewicz. Um, Cohen on the pencils, Sienkiewicz on the inks. That's an old school team, and I'm sure I'll at least enjoy the art. I gave it a quick browse, and it looks good as far as art goes. And #2. So I looked this up to see how long the series goes, and it's only 2 issues, so that works out pretty good for me. I don't have to go. I was worried I might have to go on a big goose hunt, hunting down the rest of those issues if it's good. But 2 issues, that should be cool. If not, I can just enjoy it for the art. Batman Black and White. I always buy these whenever I see them. So far, I've been lucky. I haven't bought the same one twice, I think. And yeah, those are always cool. It's like an anthology series. And then this is more run filler. Batgirl #28. I'm trying to get all the Damian Scott issues because I just dig Mosh, man. He's a good artist, and he doesn't really do a whole lot of comic work, so I've been trying to pick up all the Batgirl and all the Robin stuff. Here's more filler on that run. #36, Point Blank. He just got some dope style, man. I like that graffiti hip hop influence stuff. So that's it for that stuff, and now I'll get to the Marvel stuff. I've also been working on putting together a run on Miracle Man. And I'm not sure if I can, the way I'm doing it, because I do have a couple of the Eclipse issues, and I have some of the Marvel reprints. These ones are still polybagged, but I'm gonna read them. So I hope I can get the full story that way. I remember when Miracle Man was like super hot before these reprints came out, I think. There's #5. Here's #7. These are cool covers too. The issues of Miracle Man that I did actually read were pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to at some point getting the whole story. Here's #9. And #16, which I was like super excited about. So I thought that was the big one, the one with the big battle and whatnot. But it turns out that's not the one. That's #15. That legendary superhero fight. But oh well. So here's some more run filler. Thor: God of Thunder. #3, which I bought by accident. I actually ended up having #3, so my bad. I'm just glad that because I'm collecting this run because I just heard that it was good, and I had a couple issues of it, and the art was nice, so I wanted to read the whole story. I'm just glad #6 was one of the ones that I happened to get back when it first came out, so I don't have to. That always happens to me when I start putting together a run. Then one issue they'll all be cheap, and then one issue out of the run will have some kind of speculation on it and fucks up my whole thing. But this time, I was ahead of the curve, so. There's #3. Here's #4. And here's #10. These are badass covers, too. I really like this one. God Bomb Part 4. Looks like Odin's fucking somebody up. Then on... Next I got... Didn't even know I needed this. Earth X number 1/2 wizard. Comes with a COA. I'm not sure why it needs a COA, but Alex Ross cover. I've been trying to put together this run. Like I said, didn't even realize I needed this one. It looks like, I think that's, yeah, it must be Nick Fury that was on the cover right there. And this is in like a special wizard bag, I guess. A little, or is that on the book? Is that on the bag or on the book? Oh, it's on the bag. Yeah, so I got the COA. I don't think it's actually worth much of anything, but like I said, I'm trying to put together this Earth X. I'm starting to get it down. I think I need like 4 more issues. I'm more than halfway there. There's number 10 with the space dog, I guess. I don't know what the hell is going on there. And then for 60 cents, I found this. I just love this. It's one of my favorite issues. This isn't the one that I actually got. The one I actually got, I gave to a buddy of mine just because he had never read it. And I was like, man, this is like fucking just an awesome issue. I believe it's the first appearance of the Champion. Yeah, this is one of my all-time favorite comics as a kid. With the Thing versus all these guys in the boxing tournament with the Champion, and then, if you never read, I guess I don't want to spoil it, but there's a bunch of fights and just it's really good, classic Marvel stuff. There is an episode of Dexter's Laboratory, I believe it's episode 2, and the like little mini episode at the end, the Dial M for Monkey, it does like so I guess you'd call it a parody or more like an adaptation of this story, really short version of it, but it's pretty damn cool. Check it out if you get a chance. It has Monkey, and then the Gladiator, instead of being a boxer, he's a wrestler, and the voice is by the late great Macho Man Randy Savage. So even if you're a wrestling fan, check it out. If not, still it's awesome. Check it out if you get a chance. And then last, I actually got this, and I will probably try and get rid of that because I found the graphic novel hardback version for half price a while back because I wanted to read it. Like I said, I'm a Joe Casey fan. I also like Nick Dragotta of East of West. I like his art. And it was a cool story and everything, but like I said, I have the hardback. I bought this for 60 cents. I know it's like first appearance of America Chavez. And so hopefully if they do something with her at some point, then maybe I can get a little something for this and buy more comics. That's my little way of investing, so I can, I always just buy more comics with whatever I get. So anyways, yeah, that does it. Had a great time in Pismo Beach with my family. If any of you guys are watching, Big Baby Mama, Chunk, Priscilla, Buttersworth, I love you guys. I had a great time over in Pismo. Hope you guys had fun too. And thank all you guys for watching. Hit the like. Always appreciate comments, share, all that good stuff. Subscribe. And thanks for watching. I got Stockton Con is coming up, and I'm really looking forward to that. I think this time I'm always gonna hit the bargain bins, but I'm also gonna get some commissions. I'm gonna get some drawings, some original art. And that's the only thing I'm missing from all these little cons that I go to. The cheap books are there. It's, cool dealers and all that good stuff. But that's one of the things missing. There's hardly ever any artists doing commissions. So that's what I think I'm going to do with this one. So If you go to Stockton Con, I'll be there on Sunday, and I've always had a blast at that con. Looking forward to it. And that's it. Thanks for watching. And like I always say, get off of YouTube and go read some fucking comics.